Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I cover nostalgic, obscure, otherwise strange content. As we get closer and closer to Halloween, I keep finding new Halloween specials to cover on the channel. And today I thought we should spend Halloween with the first family of Halloween, the Addams Family.
The Addams Family.
Wait, I'm not doing it on a beat. Okay, that was better. I think everyone knows the Addams Family. There's been many iterations of them. This is, of course, an episode of the original show from the 1960s. It had a great cast. This actually was the incarnation where John Astin played Gomez Addams. You might remember John Astin if you've been watching the channel for a long time. You might remember when I covered Mr. Boogedy. It was one of the first videos I ever did, the first Disney Channel movie I ever covered, where he had a small part in it too, and he was great in that as well. I also, last October, covered the first movie in the 90s movie series of the Addams Family. So I will link that video down below as well. But yep, this episode is an episode called Halloween with the Addams Family. It's kind of funny that they did a Halloween special. It makes sense, but like I kind of feel like their whole existence is as a Halloween special. I have not pre-watched this. We're just going to kind of experience this together. I don't know what season this is from. I've clearly done my research. Am I going crazy, or is that transition music the same as the transition music in Scooby-Doo? So the family is having a peaceful night at home. Lurch is playing the piano. Morticia's knitting. The kids and Uncle Fester are playing some kind of game on the floor that looks like it involves bones. Thing is the best. I don't know how just like a single hand has so much personality as a character, but I love Thing.
Nice knife. Can I play autopsy with it?
I love Wednesday. She's the original goth girl.
There, darling. I think it's sharp enough now.
Lovely, Morticia.
Couples goals.
I want to get the inner you.
Not with that.
Well, that's just for carving.
That's what I'm afraid of.
That's what I'm afraid of too. Who's Fester related to in this version of the show? Because in the movies, he's Gomez's brother, but I feel like that might not be true in this first version. I guess Google exists. Okay, so in this version, he's Morticia's uncle. Okay.
A little more to the right.
The sound effects. I think the most interesting thing, especially in this era of the Addams Family, is that there's such an interesting take on the idea of a nuclear family. And especially back in the mid-60s, like, that was kind of all that was on TV, were just like cookie-cutter nuclear families. So, yeah, it was probably very refreshing to see this on TV instead.
Don't look. Don't even breathe.
Don't worry, don't.
I said not to breathe. Follow instructions.
By Jove, I think I've done it.
It's a jack-o'-lantern. I love jack-o'-lanterns.
Halloween always inspires me.
It feels like Halloween should just be another normal day to them.
Are you looking forward to the guests who might come in tonight for trick or treat?
Oh, yes. I'd better see to the punch and cookies.
I'm afraid to know what Morticia Addams puts in punch. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen, but she just rolled with it.
Thank you, Thing.
Well, maybe it was supposed to happen. Either way. If it wasn't, and Thing just reached up and fixed it, that would be perfect.
Wednesday and Pugsley are all dressed up for trick or treat.
So Grandma tells them that the kids are dressed up for Halloween, and then they hear a police siren.
Hear the siren?
That's a police siren.
Gomez just looks so excited whenever anything chaotic is happening. It's hilarious. The police are speeding down the street because they're looking for a couple of robbers.
Listen, next time we pull a stick up, will you get gas? Hey, the whole area's heating up. We've got to take cover someplace.
Oh, they're gonna take cover in the Addams Family house. This is gonna be fun.
I could have sworn that gate was closed. Man, you're beginning to give me the creeps.
It locks them in. Oh my god, look at the kids! They dress up like normal kids. That's adorable.
They'll scare the wits out of people. When you knock on neighbors' doors, you'd better say, "Do not be alarmed. We are only little children."
Well, the glasses that Wednesday's wearing are hurting my eyes. Maybe this is just like a glasses wearers thing, but like, even if I just wear frames with no like lenses in them, if they're not my glasses, I'll get a horrible headache. Does anybody else have that?
Gives me the willies. You Get off it. It's probably the house of some sweet little old lady.
I mean, there is an old lady living there. I don't think it's polite to call her old.
These are to hold all the goodies you'll get.
I got mine.
I love that the grandma's going. I trick-or-treated all the way up through high school because I'm short and I could get away with it.
There's somebody coming, Marty.
That mask is see-through.
Look, Father, we have visitors.
Do not be alarmed. We are only little children.
You must come in and celebrate with us.
Sorry, we got other plans.
Yeah, they're kind of caught between a rock and an Addams Family. I couldn't think of a good way to make that pun work.
On second thought, we'll take you up on that offer.
Splendid. I'll leave the children in your capable hands. Don't keep them out too late.
When you were a kid and you went trick-or-treating, what kind of bag did you use? Were you like a little plastic pumpkin kid? Were you a pillowcase kid? Did your bag always have to match your costume? I really want to know down in the comments. I was a plastic pumpkin kid until like high school, and then I used a travel pillowcase. Not a normal size pillowcase because I thought that was too much.
Welcome to our home.
Hey, that's quite an outfit you got on, lady.
Thank you. I always wear this one for Halloween.
But that's exactly what she wears all year round. It doesn't look any different from her normal dress.
I heard voices, Gomez. Yes, do we have guests?
Indeed we have, Uncle Fester.
I'm so jealous of extroverted people. I can't imagine being that excited to have house guests unannounced.
And this is our butler, Lurch.
So Lurch comes out with sandwiches, and these two guys are just like, holy hell, what did we do?
Open your bag.
Oh, don't start getting cute, mister.
So Lurch takes their bag, and Gomez is like, holy shit, look at all this cash.
It's full of money. Our neighbors have given these gentlemen hundreds of dollars in trick-or-treat.
Can you imagine? One time when I was a kid, I was trick-or-treating, and there was this one lady on the block who decided to give all of the kids all-state pencils because she was an all-state representative. And a religious tract. We should have TP'd her house.
And I was going to give you apples. My apologies, gentlemen.
How are the Addamses so rich? Because that's like a running thing, but like, I don't think any of them have jobs.
A drawer full of loot. Yeah, and a mask the big guy's got on. We ought to wear something like that the next time we pull a job.
The bank robbers are like taking notes from the Addams Family.
Friend, we've been admiring the mask. You mind telling us where it come from?
Hurtful, that's just his face.
It is mine. Yeah, I know, but where did...
God, I'm doing so much Googling today. It's Don Rickles. What a classic. The voice of Mr. Potato Head, for those that don't know. Also, Thing is credited as itself.
Can't you stay a bit longer?
Not this season, lady.
They keep trying to leave, and every time they do, the police just come back at, like, the most inopportune moment.
Well, since you treated us so nice, I guess we'll stick around for a while.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the police either, but as bank robbers, I think they hate them for different reasons.
Fester, get the Halloween poems from the library.
I want to read a Halloween poem.
You saw that drawer full of money? They probably got a lot of jewelry, too.
So they're planning on robbing the Addams Family, which is very rude because they've been lovely hosts.
Reminds me of Rupert Sticks.
Oh.
Gomez, darling, you're not still jealous.
You were engaged to him.
Oh, poor Gomez. Gomez and Morticia really are, like, one of my favorite fictional couples, I think. Really, the whole Addams Family, for as weird as they are, they're just one of the best fictional families. They're all so supportive of each other, and they're actually really adorable.
I was fascinated by his long fingernails and the way his lip curled when he smiled.
He was a handsome devil.
Gomez, the bisexual icon.
Never mention his name again.
I promise. Bubba.
Carita mia.
Oh.
When we're together, darling, every night is Halloween.
See, that's the winner Valentine's Day card. It just says that. When we're together, every night is Halloween. Perfect. You win Valentine's Day, if that's the case.
Ah, the punch is ready.
What did you put in the punch? Do you think whenever the house inevitably catches on fire, they call the fire truck, or do you think they just like it? They just let it happen?
You just watch.
Nice going, Thing. So while the rest of the family seems to trust these guys, Thing thinks ahead enough to steal their gun.
Okay, folks, this is a stick-up.
So after they try to rob them with a banana, they all sit down to read a Halloween poem.
I'll fix the lights.
I like how when he put the light bulb in his mouth, all the lights behind him just mysteriously turned on.
It was Halloween evening, and through the abode, not a creature was stirring, not even a toad.
I love that it's just 'twas the night before Christmas, but make it Halloween.
Come flitter, come flutter, come flapper and flyer.
Come chitter, come chatter, come vicious vampire. Oh, excuse me.
Faster, you had one job. It was to keep the lights on.
Is something wrong?
So these two guys make a run for the door.
They just don't like poetry.
The cops are just still circling the street, so they go back in.
We like you folks.
Wonderful. Now we'll have some real fun.
Bless the Addams. They're just so accepting of everybody, even when those people are trying to rob them.
Yes, we're going to play an old-fashioned Halloween game.
Game?
Yes, a bobbing game.
Oof. Yeah. I can't enjoy bobbing for apples post-pandemic. It's a lot now.
Oh, yeah, that's where everybody kneels around a tub and bobs for the apples.
Apples?
Of course they don't bob for apples. What are they bobbing for?
Look, Marty!
A crab?
A real challenge.
A real challenge indeed.
Yeah, but that crab's alive.
And full of snap, too.
They must all be so disappointed when they go over and people are just bobbing for apples. That's gotta be boring.
Well, now, those are interesting costumes.
Gomez is already not taking the cops seriously. They've been there for 2 seconds.
Just getting into the Halloween spirit. Care to join us?
But the cops leave just as quickly as they came. In an effort to hide, the robbers have plunged their faces into the crab bucket, and that's gone about as well as it should.
Would you like to try it again?
Try it again. I'd rather wrestle a lion.
Would you?
Oh, they have a lion, don't say that.
Here, kitty, kitty.
My God, they really did, wrangle a lion for this show, didn't they? Damn.
No!
They just play it in reverse! I had to watch that again. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, that's probably very inhumane and just a bad idea all around to have a lion live on set, but you gotta respect the commitment. So while Fester's putting all of his spit into the crab bucket,
Cops or no cops, we better blow before we get killed.
they're so ready to get away from the Addamses that they're just ready to get arrested. I personally just think they're boring. Like, who wouldn't want to hang out with the Addams family?
Blood and I got a game we want to play. It's called hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Lurch is so over their bullshit.
Let's try it. I'm not having much luck down here.
Not for lack of trying.
Hide and seek?
Well, I'll admit it is a bit eccentric, and they are rather strange.
I mean, you have to admit, after bobbing for crabs, hide and seek does sound a little lame. I can't tell if I'm more jealous of Morticia's eyeliner or Gomez's eyeliner.
But after all, they're guests in our home.
You're right. Adam's hospitality.
They just go along with it because they don't want to be rude. Bless them.
You too.
Lurch does not care if he comes off as rude. He's just like, whatever, dude.
5, 6.
Knock it off. Get the drawer open.
Shh, they're gonna hear you. So they pick the lock and take all the cash out of the drawer. Thing has other plans, though. He just locks them in.
This loot will pay us back for all the trouble we went to.
What, you mean graciously being allowed to hide from the police in their home? After they let you play bobbing for crabs with them. The audacity.
Break the window.
I don't understand how Thing moves around, but I do love him. Oh, I guess I do, because in the movie, he scurries with his little fingers. Okay.
They're not seeking very hard.
I love that Gomez and Morticia hid together.
2 of them went in there and the big guy's back there.
See, if you didn't move Fester, that would have been a great hiding spot. But the kids and Grandma come back and they run out the door with all the money.
They'll be all right. Look, those nice policemen are helping them into their squad car.
But the police don't know to give them their money back. So the robbers get apprehended, but the Addamses don't get their cash back, I guess. On principle alone, it annoys me.
Did you pay your dues to the Zen Yogi Society?
My dear, I'm a paid-up member.
Oh, good Lord, Gomez.
It says our friends Marty and Claude were sent up the river.
Good. They needed a vacation.
So that's the end. Robbers go to jail. Addams family's still chipper as ever. Well, is that a good word for them? Like, they are very positive for being such a gothy bunch of people. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been doing a lot of early 2000s and some late 90s content lately, and so I wanted to shake it up a little bit, throw in an old school video, because I like that the channel is a mix of different decades, so just wanted to shake it up, keep you guys on your toes. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Everything you do to support this channel means the world to me, guys. I just appreciate your support so much. And my voice is going out. Oh no. But I appreciate you guys being here more than you will ever know, so thank you. If you're new here and you're a fan of nonsense, maybe consider sticking around, because I post nonsense all the time. And remember, my name is Avery. I'm a YouTuber if you say so, because thanks to you guys, this is technically a YouTube channel. Bye! Ow, that hurt. Why did that hurt?